So, my dear friend Vishnudhar Sharma is going to teach you some basic concepts of PDS,
Okay, so
of programming and data structure.
the first thing that you need for programming is a compiler. A compiler is a thing that converts your code into the machine language, and then your machine, which is your computer, runs it and gives you the output. So here I am going to use the code blocks, and this is one more compiler which is named Dev C++, and you can get it free on net. And whichever compiler you get, it doesn't matter whether it's Dev C++, code blocks, or something else. The best one is GCC. So I prefer to use GCC if you are doing it on your computer, but since I do not have it, so I will be showing it on code blocks. Okay, so on code blocks, I'm going to start first project here, and this will be a console application. Okay, the language we are starting C. So let's call it hello world and finish. So here comes the page on which you are going to write your code. So since we are starting from the beginning, let me erase this out. So the first thing that you write is hash include stdio.h. So what it does is that it includes a library which contains some functions for working of your program. So the hash include tag will be followed by the name of that particular library. So here it is stdio.h. That stdio means standard input output. .h is the extension given for these libraries, or .h files that we generally call them. Okay, then the function in which we write it is the main function. Int before it means that this is going to return an integer value. That's why I am here returning a value, and generally we return 0 here. You can also write void main here, which means that you do not need to return anything. Generally we use int, that is why I am using int here. Okay, then the structure contains a function in which we are going to print something. So the function that is required for this is called printf, and in the printf, after every function you need to have a semicolon, otherwise your function will not work. So in printf you need to use your inverted commas, and in those inverted commas you need to write whatever you want to write. So here we are writing hello world. That's all. So now we are going to run it, and before the running we need to build it.
How did you build it?
It depends on the compiler. So here I have the option directly which says the build. Then the building will be done, and after that the code will be converted into your machine code, and then you are ready to run it. Okay, so the program has been built, but it shows some error here. Okay. Here I forgot one thing. After every function you need to provide this parenthesis, and